In Solve 360, contacts and companies are accessed from the Workspace menu in the top left-hand corner here, and by clicking on Manage Contacts. A list of contacts is visible here in the left-hand pane, and to see contact details, simply click on a contact and they become visible here in this grey area. In the white journal area below, you can view linked emails relating to this contact. You can also add and edit a variety of activities for this contact, and we'll cover this in a separate video. So back to the contact details themselves. Along the top here you can see a number of tabs, and these are for the contacts and companies which I've had open most recently. If I select one, and I'll select mine, you'll see there are a number of things you can do here. So this contact is related to a company called BPC, and if you click through here you can see details of the company BPC. You can also send an email to the contact. You can make a phone call through Skype. I'm not going to do that right now. You can view the contact's profile in Central Desktop. You can make a Skype call. Again, I'm not going to make the call right now. And you can view details of projects to which the contact is related. This area here shows background details about the contact. This could be used for a number of purposes. For example, the name of someone's PA, or previous companies worked for, or specialities and qualifications which the contact has. And because this field syncs through to Google, it will be visible in your Google contacts. So back in Solve, you can also see a location map of the business. And you can view and edit category tags here. To edit a contact, you click on Show Form, and this reveals all the available fields. You can delete a contact from here. One thing to note here is that as a safety and control measure, you have to delete contacts separately, both in Solve 360 and also in Google. And if you do make a mistake and delete a contact you didn't want to, you can recover it from here. Workspace, Deleted Items. You look for the contact which you want to restore, select it and click Undelete. If you search for the contact now, you can see that it has been restored to the Solve 360 database. By clicking here, you can email a contact card to anyone you want to, just by adding their email address into this field. And over here, this field signifies that the contact belongs to the Bioforum workgroup. Every contact or company has to belong to one particular workgroup. Again, this subject is covered in more detail in a separate video. You can search for contacts or companies using a whole variety of filters here. Or you can also search for contact fields starting or containing certain words. The simplest way of searching is by selecting all contacts and typing a name into the search box. and the contact becomes visible in the left-hand pane. You can create a new contact from here. This opens a blank form. The minimum information we need for a new contact is first name, second name, and an email address. All new contacts should be assigned to someone within BPOG, so for a client, for example, that would be the account manager. But in this case, I'm just going to leave it as me. Also, as a minimum, every contact in Solve 360 must have the shared category tag so that it will sync through with Google Contacts. If you do add a telephone number or mobile number, you have to enter this using the International Dialing Code format. And to save the new contact, just hide the form. It's highly likely that you will want to add a new contact directly from Google Mail. When you get an email from someone who is not a contact in Solve 360, you will see this Add Contact button in the Google Gmail gadget below the email itself. When you click through, you are actually adding the contact directly into Solve 360. And you complete the form just in exactly the same way as you would working in Solve. If we go back into Solve and search for the contact, you can see that it has been added to the Solve 360 database. Just a word on syncing contacts between Solve 360 and Google. We have deliberately set up a one-way sync from Solve 360 to Google. So that means that contacts in Solve will sync with Google, but not the other way around. We did this because using two-way sync can cause duplication problems. As you can see, only contacts with the shared category tag will sync with Google. Automatic sync takes place periodically throughout the day, but if you want to do a manual sync, let's say you've just added a new contact in Solve and you want to use it straight away in Google, you can do so by clicking through here. And that completes a manual sync.